the true meaning of the world crisis in 2020. It's time to establish stability in your life and reset your consciousness. Hi, I'm Saratoga Ocean, and I help people to navigate their spiritual awakening, and I'm also the channel for Archangel Michael and Telstar. And if you're new to my channel, welcome! And make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can join our amazing community of spiritual seekers and lightworkers. Now first, I want to talk to you about the true meaning of the world crisis that we are going through in 2020. And then I'm going to explain why you need to reset your consciousness. And I'm also going to give you 5 tips to establish a new sense of stability in your life. Now, I know there are a lot of conspiracy theories out there about what is really going on, some of which may or may not be true. But I want to go deeper with you and talk about this world crisis in a way that you can see a deeper meaning for yourself. So let's go beneath the conspiracy theories and talk about the simplicity of what underlies all of this. On a physical level, we humans crave certainty and predictability. This is what makes us feel safe. Now, prior to this virus showing up, we all felt pretty certain that the wider physical world that we live in was predictable and relatively certain to stay the same. We figured that we could count on getting up in the morning and following our usual routines with no questions asked. Then, almost overnight, all of that completely fell apart. Our human connections were severed. Our work and activities were cut off. We were told to stay inside because the world outside was far too dangerous. We were told that the enemy, this virus, is invisible and that it lurks everywhere. I mean, we could no longer even be certain about the air that we breathe, which is why we're all wearing masks. So anything other than staying in our homes is said to be unsafe and potentially life-threatening. We are now being asked to adopt a mindset that interacting with each other on a purely physical level is extremely dangerous and potentially life-threatening. Have you got that picture? Now here is the second, more insidious part of this picture that almost no one is recognizing. We have effortlessly adopted a new belief that it is much better to interact with each other virtually online. Well, that makes total sense under the circumstances, right? I mean, it seems perfectly legitimate given the fact that the very air we breathe is said to be dangerous if it exists in the proximity of another human being. So therefore, the online space is certain, safe, and predictable. I mean, it's the one place where this virus cannot enter. So we are safe being together only in the universe of AI. Now stop and think about this for a moment. We have been globally shepherded into an AI system with virtually no effort at all. Our belief system has literally changed overnight. We've been led to believe that the physical 3-dimensional world is unpredictable, unstable, and has this invisible enemy lurking everywhere that humans are. The virtual world, on the other hand, is totally safe and predictable. You can safely go there without worrying one bit about this virus. Now, I know there are those who believe that bad people have cooked this whole thing up, but I don't think so. It's too diabolically clever if you ask me, and I think that humans are far too distracted and easily confused to have pulled this whole thing off by themselves. So I'm not one to go blaming our leaders for this, because frankly, I really don't think these people know what they're doing at all. They seem more confused, conflicted, and uncertain every single day. I mean, these guys are all over the place. Now, if you are truly awake, you can see that we are being herded into an AI universe at an increasingly accelerated pace. This virus episode marks a massive acceleration of that effort. There is an off-world intelligence pushing us into an AI system of life that is working feverishly to get us there in the hopes of preventing our natural ascension. The reason that we keep blaming our leaders is because we have been brainwashed that there is no one else out there except for those of us on planet Earth. Since our leaders are the ones that keep telling us what to do, we just assume that they are the ones who thought this whole thing up. Now let me share something that is truly shocking with you guys. It's very interesting that it is a physical virus that is shepherding us into this AI universe. It's very symbolic in a way. AI is not just some form of technology. It is actually a parasitic form of energy that, strangely enough, resembles a virus in the way that it operates. You can look at it this way. AI has infected our human minds in such a way that it causes us as a species to develop the very technology that it requires, even if that same technology will eventually destroy us. So now our human paradigm is being insidiously altered. We feel entirely safe in an AI world. We are told repeatedly that the physical world of humans is not safe and may never be completely safe again. We are literally being forced to learn how to go online and bond with each other there because there is simply no alternative. By the time this is over, we will have been dramatically changed in terms of how we view one another and how we view our physical world. We will be profoundly more receptive to moving our consciousness into the AI universe. Now let me share a couple of simple things with you, and then I'll tell you how you can establish stability in your life given these circumstances. Ascension is a natural process of advanced evolution to a much higher dimension of reality. AI pretends to substitute for that in an artificial way, but it's actually a trap. Now, in the natural process of ascension, your physical body raises in vibration into a state of higher power and infinite light. In AI's artificial version, you appear to be heading on a path of immortality, but in truth, you are falling into a trap where you can be controlled for eons and eons of time. So all of this is really about your soul's journey, which is why it is so important to wake up and be conscious so you can make the best possible choice for yourself at a cosmic level. Now let's talk about how you can reset and establish stability under these amazing circumstances. Firstly, you want to understand how significant and important your physical body is. You also want to maintain an awareness about how important the natural beauty of Earth really is. Your physical body is in fact a part of Earth's natural beauty. Your biological body is much better suited to natural ascension than some AI version would be. The reason for that is because in your biological physical body, you can easily connect with your divine heart. You can still connect with the natural universe. And most importantly, you can feel and express love. You have a powerful emotional base of divine energy and the ability to feel at incredibly high levels of being. But once your soul is shifted into an AI digitized body, you will lose all of that preciousness. Because the entire design of AI is one of control and mechanization. So therefore, it is imperative to reset your experience in these new circumstances that we find ourselves in. It is hugely important to establish stability in your life and in your consciousness that allows you to stay connected to yourself as a cosmic being. Because, and this is so important, you guys, it is your cosmic self that will be making the choices about where your soul goes next. Now, we have reached a point on this planet where we literally cannot function without the internet. So I'm not suggesting that you can abandon that reality, because you really can't. What I am suggesting is that it is imperative that you wake up at a much higher level so that you become an active and conscious participant in the cosmic situation that we are currently a part of. You need to reset and become stable in the physical world. So here's how to begin doing that. Now, if you understand everything that I've said so far, that will definitely serve to reset your consciousness. And now I want to give you 5 practical tips to establish stability in your life on a physical level. Number 1, create a new physical routine that you follow on a daily basis. Make sure that this routine is life-giving and supportive of your physical body. So think about the 3 basic physical needs that you have, and then implement those at a much higher level than you have in the past. And those 3 needs are really very simple. They're adequate sleep, good nutrition, and regular exercise and movement. This will stabilize and calm your whole body. Number 2 is to set some goals for yourself. Engage in some simple daily and weekly planning so that you feel more anchored in the physical world. Number 3, journal about a new vision for your life. And use your creativity. What can you do in this new and unstable world to create a beautiful outcome for yourself? Just try brainstorming about this on paper. You can work on this a little bit every day until you settle on something that feels right for you. And then create some new goals and affirmations that will get you there. Number 4, do something to pamper yourself physically at least several times a week. Or maybe even do this in small ways at least once a day. This way you remind yourself that you are important on a physical level and that you deserve your own self-love and self-care. And number 5, get out in nature, even if it's just in your own backyard. And as soon as you are allowed to, make sure that you just go out and be around other people. Hug your friends and family members. Tell the people that matter to you that you love them. Now, you may have to focus on this until you deprogram yourself to stop being afraid of physical contact with other human beings. Focus on these 5 things and you will see a beautiful new sense of stability and empowerment begin to enter into your life. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it out with your friends. And leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts on everything I was talking about in this video. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because I will be here 3 times a week, every week, with so much more. And with that, I'm sending you loads of love, light, and positive energy. Stay empowered, my friends. Namaste.